Okay, guys, here we go. We have about a second left on this candle here on the 2 minute chart. Each candle is 2 minutes of price action, and we had a big topping tail here. And many times it means you're going to pull back to the downside, but we've been having a pretty positive morning, price action morning. This is the first 10 minutes of the day. Price action on Apple. We came up to this high pivot area here, and as you can see, we went through it, and we're kind of pulling back. A lot of times what you do, you'll get two candles back into this bullish engulfing candle. In other words, we're going to look for take a position about 50% of that candle, depending on how this plays out. So on the next candle, even this on the next candle, if we come down into this range, but we keep closing candles above that 278, let's just call it for even round numbers, then we'll look to take a position to the high side, to the upside, 1,000 share position on margin with Apple. Okay, and then a couple of things I'm seeing here is just, we are over this little minor uptrend line. A lot of times you'll break out of it, come back, retest it, and that was right about where our guesstimate of the middle of the day price action here of that bullish engulfing candle. So we'll see if we get that. It could, of course, take off to the high side any second. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get a pullback here, but oftentimes you do. Off a initial surge like that. So I'm not going to keep you here watching paint dry, so we'll put it on pause and then come back when the play gets closer to actually being pulled off. And then once we get a position, we're looking at coming up possibly to this the target, to the next high pivot area, double top area, in this price range, in that 280 spot. Okay guys, we're back real quick. I kind of missed it, but I wanted to show you this red candle here came back into, like we were talking about, once you break out, a lot of times price come back into that the trend that you, or the price level that you broke out of, and then continue to the upside. So we're going to go to the 2 minute chart to break it down even smaller. If we get a push back to the upside, see how these wick down into it, down into it, down into it. If we reverse and come back up, I'm going to bring this down a little bit more. If we okay, I missed it, but if what I was saying, I already had my price set up and everything, how we're going to take the position, but we have about 19 seconds, 18 seconds here. If we push back up over this blue dash line here, we'll take a position at that time. Okay, I missed it. Got about 3 seconds. If we surge up again, we'll get in. Okay, we're in right here. Okay, we'll take that position. We're looking for a push at least up into the red candle, that 200, the purple line there. Let me put another so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here, if we hit it, then we'll be out. Oh, come on. Let's see, we got one more surge. Come on, you can do it. Okay, we're just waiting for another. Hopefully it'll come up and hit that. And I already have my sales set to get out on 1,000 shares here. And this was the low of the day, of course, was down here. Then we had a little bit of 50% of this candle was right in there. Then we wicked under it and held, and then actually we gapped up. So I took that gap up as a positive sign that we could push to the high side. So we'll see. Now this is what this is going to turn out. This is going to be either we're going to get the next candle, we got about 30 seconds here, next candle is going to push up, or a lot of times what you'll have on these bearish engulfing candles, you'll get, one or two candles up and then a roll over to the downside. Okay, and right now we're at pretty much break even, just a couple of bucks ahead. Got about less than 10 seconds on this candle. Hopefully that was a head fake to stop people out. And then we get one more candle. Here we go. Come on, I just want one more candle surge, and then we'll be out. And come on, one more. I'm going to get out here. Oh, I missed it. Okay, no, we're out, but I didn't get the high. We're out at, let me look at my phone, 278.46. So we missed a few dollars here, but that's kind of what I was talking about. Let me see. We'll see if we get a candle close here, if that was it. But like I was saying earlier, a lot of times you'll get two candles up into this bearish engulfing candle and then a rollover. But it looks like today price action a little bit stronger. Of course, we still have a minute to go, so we'll see how that. Man, that is a nice surge up there. Maybe, okay, I'm going to take the, let's see, this is our high pivot. So let's see if we can come up there and retest it. We got about, we still have 57 seconds left in this candle. Yeah, I should have stayed in, but, we were coming up into this bearish engulfing candle, the 200. Look, we're almost going to, that's probably it for this candle right now. When we hit the top up here, probably get a little pullback. No, man, this is strong this morning. But anyway, what I was scared of, because we had two factors going. We had all this area over here where we wicked up, came back, the 200. So, and then the bearish engulfing candle. So I thought we were going to hit that area, then roll over to the downside. So we'll see. A lot of smart traders took, as you can see, took profits up here when we hit that double top, high pivot area. And let's see, we're starting our third candle. So maybe we have three candle, 3 bars, 3 green bars to the high side. We'll keep you here for another. That's kind of exciting, so we'll keep you here for. If you want, the trade's already done. We're already in and out, but we're just kind of watching the price action here. Let's see if that was it, but let's see. We didn't get three bar surge on this breakout here, because we broke out and closed over. This little high pivot here, and barely, but still it was over the 200, and that looked like, of course, it was green all the way up here, but came back. So another candle surge way up, so we're making lower highs, and that was our high, a low, but it is a higher low, and then a lower high for right now. But anyway, I won't bore you with all that. As always, thank you so much for being members, and we will see you on the charts.